So today, we're going to dive into something that's a seriously powerful and I think often overlooked way to grow your business: offline marketing. It's about cutting through all that digital noise to generate some real, tangible income. Let's get right into it. You know that feeling, right? Where your emails, your social media posts, your online ads, it feels like you're just shouting into a digital hurricane. You are definitely not alone. The online world is just so crowded, and it's getting tougher and tougher to grab anyone's attention. So how on earth do you break through? Well, that's where this comes in. And look, we're not talking about old, dusty, outdated methods here. We're talking about real-world, tangible strategies that can make your brand completely unforgettable, precisely because they exist outside of a screen. It's all about making a physical connection in a very digital age. Oh, and you're absolutely going to want to stick around to the very end because I've got a really useful free gift I put together just for you to help you put all these ideas into action. Okay, so here's our game plan. Think of it like a four-rung growth ladder. We're going to start with the foundation, the traditional tactics. Then we'll climb up to some creative ideas, amplify our reach with free publicity, and finally, hit that exponential growth with joint ventures. Let's start climbing. First up, rung number one. The foundation. These are the tried and true traditional methods. But hey, don't mistake traditional for ineffective. When you do these right, these tactics are absolute workhorses for your business. Let's kick things off with direct mail. You've basically got two main tools in your toolbox here. Think of postcards as your quick hitters, right? They're super cost effective for generating a lead or just staying top of mind. But when you need to make a really persuasive case, a full direct mail package gives you the room to tell a truly compelling story. Yeah, it's a bigger investment, but wow, the potential payoff can be huge. And don't sleep on these other foundational tools. Classifieds, they're your low-risk lab for testing out new offers. The Yellow Pages, believe it or not, still have a superpower: timing. You're reaching people at the exact moment they need you. And flyers, well, they offer incredible precision, letting you target a single street or even just the cars parked outside a specific event. All right, let's climb up to rung two. So we've got our foundation set, and now it's time to get creative. This rung is all about breaking patterns and creating marketing that people literally can't help but talk about. One of the most powerful creative tactics is something called dimensional mail, or, as it's more fun to say, lumpy mail. The idea is so simple. You just put a small object inside your envelope. A little plastic airplane, a small toy, anything that makes the package feel, well, lumpy. So why does this work so well? It's because of this. It's pure, uncut human curiosity. When you get a flat envelope, you kind of know it's a bill or junk mail, but a lumpy one, you have to open it. You just have to see what's inside. It basically hijacks your brain's curiosity and pretty much guarantees your message gets seen. What I absolutely love about these ideas is the simple psychology behind them. A chocolate business card isn't just a gimmick. It's a whole sensory experience that shows your quality instead of just talking about it. The upside-down ad, that's just pattern interruption. Our brains are hardwired to notice and fix things that are out of place, which forces you to engage. And the edge strategy is all about turning an industry weakness into your unique strength. A bank that's open on Sunday, it isn't just convenient, it's a powerful statement that they are different. By the way, if these kinds of ideas are getting your own creative gears turning, we share more just like them every single week in our newsletter. It's completely free, and you can find the link to subscribe right down in the description below. And while you're there, if you're finding this useful, a like and a comment would be amazing. Okay, let's keep climbing up to rung three, free publicity. This is where we learn how to get the media, newspapers, radio, TV, to actually talk about us, amplifying our message to a massive audience without spending a single dime on ads. So, what's the secret? Well, here's the crucial point. The media doesn't care about your business, they care about their audience. So your job isn't to send them an ad. It's to give them a story, something fresh, something interesting or unusual that their readers or viewers would genuinely want to know about. And this is a brilliant example of how to literally manufacture news. So the source tells this great story about a stereo store that on Friday the 13th built a superstition obstacle course right in their parking lot. I'm talking ladders, black cats, broken mirrors, the whole thing. Then they invited a local radio host to try it out live on air. The result, a huge crowd, tons of word of mouth, and a massive boost in sales. They didn't just advertise, they created an event people had to see. But you can also build up that expert status proactively. Writing a column makes you the local authority on a subject. Writing a book, which is way easier than ever with print on demand, elevates you to an author. And aligning with a charity gives the media something they're always, always looking for, a positive human interest story to share. And here we are. We've reached the very top of the ladder. Rung 4, joint ventures. This, my friends, is the ultimate force multiplier. It's all about partnering with other businesses to tap into their customer base, creating brand new profit centers with minimal risk or effort on your part. Now, pitching a partnership can sound pretty intimidating, but the perfect pitch makes it almost impossible for them to say no. It really just boils down to these 3 steps. First, you show them how you found a new way for them to make money. Second, you guarantee them it won't cost a single penny or an ounce of their effort. And third, you promise that you will do all the work. When you take away all the risk and all the work, all that's left is pure profit. I mean, who says no to that? And here's what this actually looks like in the real world. An attorney and an accountant can set up a simple system to refer clients back and forth. A realtor can partner with a moving company to offer a seamless package to new homeowners. Or you could find another business that serves the same type of customer as you, but isn't a competitor, and then just split the cost of a big direct mail campaign. It's all about finding those win-win scenarios. Okay, here's one last really creative joint venture idea to get you thinking. It's called the neon sign approach. Imagine you hire some students to drive around at night and just write down the addresses of businesses with broken neon signs. You then sell that list of super hot leads to a sign repair company. You literally become a lead generation machine for another business. So what broken signs exist in your industry that you could find for someone else? So after climbing all 4 rungs of this ladder, the question is, are you ready to start building your own? To start combining these strategies into a really powerful system for your business? Because that's the real secret. It's not about just using one of these ideas, it's about layering them together. You start with that solid foundation of traditional tactics. Then you get creative to make your brand memorable. You amplify that message with publicity to reach a way wider audience. And finally, you hit that explosive growth by partnering up with others. See, each rung just builds on the last one. And hey, just like I promised, I have that free gift for you. To help you put all of this into practice, we've created a really clean 1-page infographic that summarizes the entire growth ladder. It's the perfect cheat sheet, and you can download it for free using the link right there in the description. I really hope this breakdown gave you some tangible ideas you can try out. If it did, let me know which one was your favorite in the comments below. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more explainers just like this one. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.